Number 11. Helium-filled toy balloon has a gauge pressure of 0.2 atmospheres and a volume of 10 liters. How much greater is the internal energy of the helium in the balloon than if it was at zero gauge pressure? Gauge pressure, I don't know if you remember because we did that pretty quick, but it's above atmospheric pressure. So if we're talking in atmospheres, then 1.2 atmospheres is the one we're talking about with the toy balloon, 0.2 atmospheres gauge pressure. If we convert that into pascals, 1.013 times 10 to the 5th pascals per atmosphere. We get 1.216 times 10 to the 5th pascals for our absolute pressure for our balloon in that case. The other one is just 1 atmosphere, so that's going to be 1.013 times 10 to the 5th pascals. Why I'm converting to pascals and why I will convert volume to cubic meters is because when we talk about internal energy equals 3/2 nkt. Now here's the problem. Oh, let me just tell you this. Volume 10 liters, 1 cubic meter is 1,000 liters. So the volume we're talking about is 1 times 10 to the negative second cubic meters. Sorry, I keep going off the board. What if I slid this way? That's better. All right, so delta U equals 3/2 nkt. PV equals nkt. Stick with me here, this is kind of cute. N equals PV over kT. Let's plug that in for N. Delta U equals 3/2 times PV over kT times kT. K cancels, T cancels. Delta U equals 3/2 PV. That'll be our internal energy. So we have 2 internal energies that we're talking about. Hit carriage return and bring it back over here. So now I have a little more room to write. Delta U, so U in the first case is 3/2 times the pressure, 1.216 times 10 to the 5th pascals, times 1 times 10 to the negative second cubic meters. That's 1.82 times 10 to the 3rd joules. Our other U, the volume's going to stay the same. I guess U1, U2. Our volume's going to stay the same, but our pressure is changing. Now it's 3/2 times 1.013 times 10 to the 5th pascals times 0.01 cubic meters. That's 1.52 times 10 to the 3rd joules. That minus that equals 300 joules. That's our change in internal energy for this situation.